Welcome to Cookie Canyon Cabin. We changed the name. If you're new to the channel, we're building our own home and trying to do everything we can ourselves. From harvesting our own trees and peeling the logs to digging the foundation and pouring our own footers by hand. 400 bags, I believe, in one day. What a day that was. We laid our own block and then restacked all the logs, sorta. If you like building log cabins, goofing around, and learning from your mistakes, this is the place for you. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the episode. I should get the thermometer down here. It is actually considerably warmer down in this basement, even without insulation, than it is on the main floor. This open floor, I think, is giving off quite a bit of the heat from the earth still. We'll head upstairs and we'll try to get these floor joists installed and can see what else we can get to. I got the insulated sneakers on today. Okay, here's where we ended last week. We did get all these notched out, but they weren't completely level. It's a little too cold to do my ceiling. I guess we were due. It's got to be 18, but it's supposed to warm up today, so we'll leave this in the sun. They're all right where we want them, ready to be set into place. Just gonna trim their ends down, get them all even, and then we'll move on. Wow, we gotta clean all that dust out of there too. Sawdust. Okay, ready for install? Once it warms up, we'll throw those back in. But now we'll go work on rectifying our mistake on the door. Have to remove the door because my floor is gonna be higher than the bottom of the door. Forgot this one only had 2 hinges. That's how confident I was that this door was staying where it was. 2 screws and 2 hinges. Alright, looks like we've got to take 2 off. Go 2 higher. Subfloor is going on that. It's going to be over that, so don't want to go too short. That looks pretty silly right now, but actually going to help. We're going to run joists across these two for that little deck. It's gonna allow my joist to be a little thicker to span this gap. Okay, there we go. Well, I don't think it's 20 out. Better redo it. I think I used screws. Now I gotta move these little hinge notches, and it should be as simple as just moving them up 3 inches, right? I don't really want to take this one off. It's got a great seal. It was a lot of caulking, so kind of want to just leave it. This will all be covered eventually anyway. 3 inches higher, keep it to the same depth. Hi. Oh, dropped my glove. My mitten.
So you didn't bring lunch?
You know I didn't bring a lunch, Ricky. You said you were bringing me lunch. Now you've changed plans and you want to go gallivant the countryside. Whoop. All right, do the same thing on the bottom and we'll get that door back in.
Throw the ball first.
Think that needs a rail? Come on, who's gonna get up first? Not there. Oh, you got a root. Oh. Oh no, deer fell again? Mom, can you put it back up? It's moving?
Yeah, that one. It's got a loose tooth? Yeah.
Oh, you're right, it does. There they go. They brought me lunch. Thanks, honey. And went for a little walk. But now, time to get back to work. Oops, forgot the old mic. Let's put the mic on, huh? Haven't worn it all day. I just forget. Now. All right, good. Comments from YouTube. Thanks to whoever it was that mentioned that. Whoa! Yes, I should have just been using a spacer for my layout. So we'll do that for the rest of it here. Should go rather quick, eh? And then I can just use it for blocking after anyway. So thanks, guys. Folks. Once again, thanks for that tip, YouTube. You guys are awesome. Way quicker. All right, I gotta get out of here. Fernando Mendoza plays tonight, and it's gonna be his last game in college until he plays for the Raiders next year. So, looking forward to that. And if he doesn't play well tonight, I will make sure to edit this out of the video. Once again, I want to thank Laundry Sauce for partnering with Crooked Canyon Cabin. We've been using their stuff for close to a month. The original scent of Siberian pine. As you can see, we've gone through most of the box. Really nice presentation when they send it to you. This is like premium stuff. I'm really looking forward to trying their new stuff, Italian. I believe it's bergamot. It smells absolutely fantastic. Saws are easy to use. You grab one for a regular load, two for extra large, and then these dryer sheets. That's what finishes it off. Makes it just smell the best smelling laundry I've ever had. And these work shirts, let me tell you, they need it too. Sawdust and the smell of chainsaw every day on my clothes. Use these things and it washes it off and just makes it smell really good. Performance fabric conditioner, and then these scent beads. This one for not quite a month and she's almost used the whole, there you go. We have one load of those scent beads left. So we're looking forward to opening our new bottle of Italian bergamot. This is the QR code for the product. Click on it and make sure to use Crooked Canyon Cabin 15 for 15% off. Thanks to Laundry Sauce for partnering with Crooked Canyon Cabin, and thanks to you guys for supporting the channel. Originally this was going to be a bathroom. Changed the layout if you've been following. And now these stairs need something to secure the other end. Let's see, I don't even know how high this blade goes. Pretty close. The garbage blade right here. It was brand new. We're through, but how straight did we get? Not terrible. Clean up to do here. Yeah, that looks kind of funny. I don't know if it's the size or what, but there's a little wood chip in there. That's why the old microphone wasn't working. See, I tried. I'll try to get this out and try it again today. Test 1, 2. All right, looks like we figured that out. So I don't know. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Guess it depends on who you are. You like watching with the mute on? Guess what, folks? I got to move this pile at least one more time. Probably two, because then I got to run electrical and lights. So, it's a good morning warm up anyway, yeah? Okay, well, it's not cold anymore. All right, what's next? This is our last section. Can't use this saw with mittens. I'd hate to see the non-premium. And I don't mind if I do. We've got our edges, now we got to get our bottom where we need to notch it to. We just got to get even with these over here. We got to build a little tower here. Hey, look at that. Perfect. At the top of that joist, so we know we want the top of that joist right at that green line on the other side. We'll just take our 2x4. It keeps coming loose, so I think the old tightener mechanism's going. The little Husky's been good to me. If we build another cabin, probably going to get a professional saw. This is like mid-tier, I think. Husqvarna, a 455 Rancher. Have a little more power, and you'll have less arm wear. But it's been, I shouldn't be talking like that around this old saw. It's been really good. It's now built this house, and it built the previous cabin, so it's just been a real workhorse. To get a new one, I'll always keep you for my backup. No worries. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels shake. All right, 2 pulls. Start right up. One pull. All right. Unless you have it all. Hello. Just got to do a little cleanup on. That's the one I didn't need a plane, but did it anyway. We'll come in with the router. You saw me do it last episode. So I'll just check back with you when all of this is cleaned up. It happened. Almost done. And I don't know if you can tell, but our drop ceiling's dropped a little further than it needs to be. Finally stepped on it. Didn't fall. It didn't fall. We're gonna have to do a little repair here. Too bad I wasn't videoing. My camera was set up for a time shot over there. Alright, let's see the damage. Not bad. Doesn't look too bad. I got really lucky. Got lucky the whole thing didn't come down. Alright, we'll go do the front porch too before we insulate. It's probably a good thing this happened because knowing me, I could have definitely started putting insulation on there before I fully secured these. Oh well, hey there. Oh, might as well. Oh, just kidding. Got those joists ready to go in up there. Oh yeah, quick sidetrack here. This isn't the metal, but one piece of metal running right here. What do you guys think about that? Set it back into the stairs. I don't know. What's that look like? I can't see it. Big old lag screws in the side. Maybe. Sidetracked again. What were we doing? Oh yeah, finishing the joists. Joists. They're set. They're ready to go. Let's do it. Oh no, they're not. I gotta clean this first. It's always something, huh? Hey, look at this. You guys are my old buddy. Oh, good shot. Oh boy, don't do that again. We gotta empty our scrap bucket, then we'll be ready. Let's fire it. Hope we get a little snow, so I can get rid of burn some of those slash piles. I still have 20 some. Hey, there we go. That feels good to have done. The major leveling is done. Well, I still gotta play in a few areas that aren't quite perfect, but the bulk of the floor work's done. Well, I still gotta wire it, light it, and put the plywood on it. But this step's done. Work so hard for that first kiss and a heart don't know I can make her feel. I'm playing this down. Alright, trying to get that board, that premium lumber straightened out here, and well, my camera turned off because of the cold weather. I busted that 2x4. Trying to crank it straight. We'll cut it right here. I'll throw in a smaller piece and finish our day out. I think we're gonna just cut a bunch of blocking out of the remaining 2x3s I have, and then we'll start to install that tomorrow. We'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Well, not too early. It's It's been pretty cold in the mornings, but you know, at a reasonable work time. All right, we got our belt here for the planer, which we need to finish some of that floor. A bit windy again today, but oh, that was a nice sunrise. See, where can I set you? Right there? You gonna stay? Planer belt broke last episode. Ordered this, took a long time to come in. Not the right one, I guess. Looks small, but this is like getting an excavator track on. I hope this is the right belt. I'll bring it somewhere else. All right, and our lights came in. I gotta go find the old one. Make sure this is the same number. Can't find it. Must be at the house. That's my excuse. It's my hands. They're cold. Let's move on here. Look at these. Not just recessed, also turned. So if you don't want them straight down. So we thought that was kind of unique and thought those might do pretty well in the log home. You could shine them on the log or you could shine them just straight down. Got all this blocking cut and ready to install. Alright, we've got to start and well, we'll repeat just a few times. I'll have to move this stuff next and continue on. All right, back at the stairs. I'm thinking about what I was thinking originally after I took the bathroom down now. Maybe run a board up along this side of the stairs, like a 2x10 or something. I'd have to take all the stairs off, wouldn't be a problem. Attach it first and then secure it to the wall. I just didn't really like the black. I saw the 2-inch black. I looked at it on the video and I didn't like the little log running on the inside, and I kind of like the openness of the half log stairs. So if I could keep that, I think I'd like to. All right, that's just what I'm thinking now. It won't be this week, so I think I could just slide this. It's all just gonna go. Oh. Hey, not bad. Oh! Oops. My knees hurt. And guess what? I have knee pads, but why haven't I put them on yet? My knee pads, and always makes my pants ride up though, so just ignore that. And I found the broken, found the broken belt. It is an exact match.
Gates 231 3GT 15.
So at lunch, I'm gonna try in the truck to get that thing on. Now that I know it's the right belt, I feel like I should be able to crank it on there. Someone's probably watching me and be like, oh, there's a tension release button there. You didn't know that? Swapping out Milwaukee planer belt. All right, this guy struggles a little bit, but he just winds it on there. I guess I got to toughen up a little here. Obviously this is a different belt. Mine's shorter than this guy's.
Just to make sure.
You got it on there, no problem. What is happening? There, you little stinker. Hey, okay. Thanks, YouTube. Still not. Put my vise on it, and then see it, how easy just whoop, straightens up. This might need a screw though. Nah. You're not? 55 in here. It is not. Yeah, sunshine coming through those windows. Well, we made it to the end here. So we've got the end left to do. And then we'll block in here a little. Honey ho. Dry. Blue Eddie's at 1%. So do you think I can get this thing cut or not? Yes. Yay! Oh. Speaking of power, a friend of the family, well, I guess now he's a friend of mine too, Jesse from Wyoming, had the idea of maybe mentioning solar on the channel. As you know, we haven't connected a power source here. A year and a half ago, I put a plan together with the power company to bring power here. I don't really love the idea of a monthly bill if I didn't have to have one. Solar is extremely attractive to me at this place because we get so much sun. However, the cost of solar really is out of our price range right now. But if there was somebody out there that wanted to, you know, do some advertising on this channel with their solar equipment, I would totally be open to making a deal for the right stuff. I want to flood the viewer with advertisements, but it is a realistic part if I want to do this full time, YouTube that is, that I do take on some advertising, and the stuff I see is stuff that, you know, I've tried and I like, so I'm not going to just do any old thing. If there was a solar company that wanted to work with Crooked Canyon Cabin, I think we'd have to seriously consider it. Bringing power through solar here would just be awesome. Otherwise, we do have that plan of going on grid. With the sun exposure of this place in this area of South Dakota gets, you know, more sun than most places I think in the United States. So I do think solar would be a viable option if we had the right partner. Yes, I just dropped that out the truck window. That's when I put those screw holes from the top to the bottom. It chipped out. That was, you know, not bright. Yeah, I'll have to sand it down a little. I blame the cold. It's too cold to think. Maybe you should bring your wood stove inside. No mounting screws. Electrical wire goes through there, but I don't have a little way to secure it. Huh. Quick connectors though, that's nice. Now I got to figure out how many I want to put up in here. Yeah, I think we need one right here too, right at the entrance. Put the switch right here for these two. There we go. I like them. They spin. Awesome. I suppose we'll try to get some wire down through my logs over here. If you've been with me the whole time, I pre-drilled some holes all around the cabin through the logs. Some of them have twisted a little and aren't quite center. I noticed that while I was chinking, but hopefully I can still snake them down in there. And also, I don't think I ever drilled a top hole in that top log all the way around. So we got to drill one hole, but then see if we can get our wire down to where the switch is going to be. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about any fine electrical today because keep my hands, my fingers in my mittens. Use some mittens for my toes right now. Can you see it? Come on, get through there. I think we're just getting hooked on there. Maybe if I cut that off. Hey, there we go. Just had to give it a little haircut. I didn't put any holes down this side of the wall. If I want to switch over here, I got to come through there. I'm going to run right under this notch without hitting the chinking. Oh, and we're hitting, guess what? We're hitting wall. Hey, okay. You see it? Ah, just like everything else, so much easier than I expected. I don't know what I'm going to do with this switch because 48 inches is right in the middle of that log. So I guess we could drill and then etch out a little box. A light switch in the log would be pretty cool. On rain. And a t-shirt says, just leave that there to trip on for now. Last of the blocking, well, besides what's under the plywood pile. Boy, this blocking takes some time, doesn't it? But I think it'll be worth it. It really stiffens everything up, and we're going to put some walls in here, so that's going to help. Tried to make sure I have sufficient blocking on the beams where the walls are going. I'm going to move this. Is it just going to slide? Oh, yep, nope, that ain't going anywhere. Let's go eat lunch. I'll let that harden a little bit, insulate that cavity. I've applied with the state for my homeowner's electrical permit. I just haven't heard back from them yet. So hopefully I hear back from them, tomorrow. And then I can figure out my next steps. But I don't think I can seal these lights in the cavity with my subfloor. I'm not sure if I can, but I need to insulate the cavities and run the electrical and then probably have it inspected before I get the subfloor on. So I'm waiting for those next steps, but it'll be nice. We'll insulate this one cavity where there's no electrical, and then we'll just throw all of our plywood over there. And then next week we might move on to something else without completing our subfloor. Water's frozen solid. Never had one of these, but figure it'll be worth it. Safety glasses. Can't see a thing. Get that spray foam to set up. Not going to get close, obviously. We know what happens. It'll burn. Keep some heat in. Oh, sorry, the camera cut out, but I safely heated the cavity under there, and I think my spray foam is now cured. So I had to figure something out when I realized my water bottle was frozen, so it's still quite cold, and I looked at the temp. It's still in the teens and still warm in there. We'll let it simmer. Looks warm. I can't see anything with those on. Oh, like butter. All right, so this is actually going to do it for the day. I got to get out of here. I got to rough some basketball this afternoon, so we're calling it early day. Didn't get quite as much done as I had hoped, but do I ever? Progress is progress. Tomorrow's Friday, and also a high of 0 degrees. We'll get out here, see if we can get something done at least. Last time I'm moving this plywood, on video anyway, next time it's moved, you won't see it. Well, unless I'm setting it up to install it. All right, gotta go, see you in the morning. Oh, you. Back right, speck of dirt there. It's getting warmer. Wait, no, colder. No, I don't want to slip off over the edge today and never find me. Just kidding. Trying to come looking for me. It might be too late at these temperatures. Oh, it's warmed up. Look at that. I'll be honest with you, a little part of me was hoping my truck didn't start today. But it did, so we might as well get at least a little bit done today. What, it takes $12 of gas to get here. So we need to do about $10-12 of work. And in this day and age, that's not much, is it? I'm not sure my phone's gonna last very long out there. I won't do a whole lot of work today just for you guys. You know, I don't want you to miss too much of this. So I will probably call it sometime shortly after lunch today. It is a Friday. We can get this video edited and out to you guys. And also we have warmer temperatures coming next week and then even warmer the beginning of February. So it might be a pretty abrupt sign off today. As long as this video is published, you know, there's proof of life. I also can't go without thanking the new members. I really appreciate you guys. Julie, Roy, and Spiffy Drip Cake Company. Hey, always love a good username. Thanks, guys, but also thanks to all of you for watching. Really appreciate it. Let's get started, and let's get done. I'm pretty sure we're 99% block. 99.9% block. I don't think that one end piece I have to do there. Some nice green tea in here. Once the green tea's gone, well, so am I. You want to see something twisted, get a 16-foot 2x4. Well, I got one cut to make on the table saw. We'll see if we can either get the generator going or the Blue Eddy. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, 2%. That's plenty. Soft start failure. All right, well, we'll put that one on next week, I suppose. Could try the generator, but okay, I will. I do kind of dislike generators. How much, oh goodness, how much pull start you gotta do, yeah, especially when it's cold. Well, guys, I think we're done pushing our luck. Get all of our batteries and equipment, and we're gonna call it a week. It was a good week. I felt like we got a lot done, right? Didn't quite make it to lunch like I thought I might, but we were close. We did get $10 of work done. We'll regroup this weekend. I hope everyone stays warm. I think the whole U.S. is pretty cold right now, and a lot of people have storms coming their way. So stay safe. Thanks for watching, as always. See you next time.